Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Happy Friday, Antoinette. I know I'm on here randomly. I didn't tell anybody I was going live. Plus, I've been a little MIA, but that's for a good reason. Give me just a second. I want to chat with y'all, and if there's an echo, I apologize. What are y'all up to on this fabulous Friday? Okay, I had to send an email. Happy Friday, Tamala. Okay, y'all. So I'm sure you're like, where are the work from home jobs, Delilah? You left us hanging. I apologize, okay? But y'all know school, or maybe y'all don't know, or school is different where y'all are at, but school starts next week. My oldest baby is going to be in kindergarten. So he's still at the same school, but now he's going to have to wear a uniform. And, his teacher was like, that's because you're a big boy now. So, just getting in the last bit of summer. But I've also been working on a lot of things. Okay. And so it's hard to work on things while you're putting out things, and that's like my forever dilemma because I'm always like, I need to make a video, but I also need to do these things so that I can, give y'all more things, not trying to give it away. And so I'm just like, you know what? It's summertime. Everybody's still living their best life. They're trying to get their lives together before things like, school and stuff kick in. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just take advantage of, I guess this time. But it's on, okay? Because y'all may have heard me mention in my like most recent video, I was saying that we're getting ready to go into what I like to call seasonal job season. Did anyone hear me say that? Hey, y'all. Hello. Thank you so much. Do y'all recall me saying that? Or if you've been around, have you ever heard me say that? Seasonal job season. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, I call it seasonal job season because historically, okay, over the last however many years I've been on YouTube, happy Friday, y'all. Over the last years that I've been on YouTube, I've noticed a pattern. And I noticed after summer vacation, like, once July ends and then we get into August, that's when I see an uptick of the leads and the quality of the leads. Okay. I notice that there start to be a lot more just like general jobs, like different options. So, just in general, more jobs. And then I notice that there starts to be like seasonal healthcare opportunities because, we go into healthcare season, healthcare enrollment. And so, healthcare actually, and I've been meaning, one of the things I'm going to do is get the numbers on it. I had seen a report about how healthcare has been doing a lot of hiring. Healthcare has been healthy and strong with their hiring and their numbers. Now, at the same time, I also just saw a thing that said Wellstar. I want to say it was Wellstar. Don't quote me on that. They're laying off like 700 people or something, but it's a separate issue. So anyway, we'll talk about that if I remember. But before I forget my thought here, healthcare season. So you'll start seeing healthcare enrollment. You'll also start seeing companies hiring for the holidays. I remember a couple years back, I had seen like Victoria's Secret, and I had shared them for like a couple years in a row, but I didn't see them like last year. So maybe I missed them. I also will see like a lot of gift basket companies that do a lot of like sending of gift basket type thingies. Start to hire because people will be sending fruits and steaks and that kind of thing. Like a company that comes to mind is like Omaha Steaks. Um, a company like that. So I see seasonal hiring with those companies. Then you also have the tax seasonal roles. Okay. So, oh, congratulations. Yay. And I'm so glad you said that because there was a comment a little bit ago where someone was like, Conduit never hires anybody. And I'm like, but they do hire. And like a lot of people have gotten hired there, like it's a huge company. But anyway, I'm happy for you. And I'm talking fast because I got to go soon. But I didn't want to leave y'all hanging because anytime I don't post, I'm like, I hope y'all didn't forget about me. I hope y'all, know I'm here. I'm doing stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. I am working on. I filmed some things, and last year I had filmed a lot of stuff that never got posted because of all the YouTube stuff that I'm forever dealing with. But I'm like, you know what? Let me see if there's a way that I can film those things and give y'all that information uh, without breaking any rules. So I've been trying to figure that out because and I think I already told y'all this, so it's not like a secret. I had filmed a video and it was like a multi-part video about getting started with a lot of these like 1099s. By the way, I'm at the library, my favorite place. That's if you're like, where are you at, Delilah? I'm at the library. So that's why I'm like somewhat whispering. But anyway, I had redid like some of my very first videos that I ever did on my channel because so many people are looking for flexible things that they can do part-time, things that they can do in conjunction with what they might already be doing. You might already have a job, and a lot of people know about Uber and DoorDash and Grubhub and companies like that, but not so many people talk about the work from home equivalent to those companies. And I'm like, if more people knew about these options, I'm pretty sure people would save their gas and their car. So all of that kind of got tabled when YouTube started tripping on me. And I'm like, I'm not risking it. I'm not going to post these things. So with it having been filmed last year, I'm like, I think I need to kind of refilm these things. So that's what I've been working on. I've also been trying to find ways to give y'all more on my personal side of the internet, my website, just because I want to do some more stuff over there. I've really been into, I guess, like going back to blogging. I used to blog a lot when I first started on YouTube because I always had my website. And I've really been interested in things that aren't necessarily like video. I always love making videos, but I want to give more. You can print it out or you can scroll and read it at night and not wake the person up next to you because you don't want to wake up your husband watching videos at night. So that's where I've been, and I've missed you guys. Even though I posted a couple times this week, but all the things. So let's see what y'all are saying. But anyway, I think I got down a rabbit hole there, but not really. More jobs are coming, and with school starting and people back from their summer vacations, y'all are going to start seeing a lot of really good leads. And I've been sharing leads this whole summer, as busy as this summer has been on this end, but you're really going to start seeing some really awesome opportunities because also it's like the last push before the end of the year, and a lot of companies are trying to meet their goals. And it's like you're going to see a lot of really awesome opportunities up until maybe around November. Last year, well into December, there were some really good opportunities. And then it almost goes crickets until the new year. So some companies, they try and stay ahead and they go ahead and get their Q1 hires down in Q4. And then some companies, they wait until Q1. So you're going to see a lot of awesome opportunities. I hope you guys stay encouraged, get excited. Okay. There's a lot of great things around the corner, and I follow the data. You guys know I get my geek on, and it looks like there's going to be some really good opportunities. I hope that's the case. Let's see what y'all are saying. You've been applying to Conduent for the last 5 years. Patience is key. Oh, wow. So, and you know what? I am so glad you said that because I was talking to someone and I always ask, like, oh, how'd you get hired? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And the person said that they had put in like 18 applications with the company. And then the position that they got, that's the one that they got. So they had just been putting in application after application. And also, they had previously worked for that company years prior, but it's one of those always hiring companies. So imagine Conduent. Let's just say it was Conduent, might as well have been. They had previously worked at Conduent years before. I don't know how many years before, went on and did something else. And they wanted to get back to the work from home opportunities that the company had. So they put in like 18 or something applications, and that was the one that they got hired for, and they were doing tech support. So sometimes you just got to be consistent. You always got to be consistent. Okay. You just got to put in those apps. Be careful in the department. Make sure your job is what you applied for. What do you mean? Veronica says she's been out of work for a year and can only work from home due to health issues. You need either data entry or bookkeeping. Okay, that is good to know. And I see bookkeeping roles. I don't know how many people are interested in them because it's a skill set. Like you can't just be like, oh, I want to do bookkeeping. Like you got to, be a bookkeeper to do bookkeeping. So I'll definitely share some. And that gives me an idea about like some new blog posts that I can do on my website because I definitely underutilize it. Like we've got the mega list of jobs, which y'all know about. That's like the most popular page on my website. I can share it real quick before I gotta go because I gotta move on to the next thing. I just wanted to pop on and say hello real quick, but let me share my screen real quick. So on my website, we have the mega list of jobs. So you can search it and like, let's see if we have any book. So there's like a few companies, two companies that we have on here for bookkeeping, accounting principles, and belay. So you might want to check out those two companies, but we tag them with what we offer. So it's been so long since I've shared anything like bookkeeping related. But like, let's say, for example, you're into like insurance, just, showing y'all how to use the mega list real quick. You can type that in and we always tag the company. So we're on company 1010. So that means over the years, I have shared 1,010 companies. Okay. So when I talk about these companies, listen, y'all, I'm not talking about something I heard someone else say that they said to somebody else. I've been on these internet streets researching because it's so important to be gainfully employed. And, that's my passion. Awesome. Oh, great, great. So 3 years of experience in bookkeeping. So y'all, I have a big ask for y'all. Just support your girl. I'm tired of playing the YouTube algorithm game. Like when I first started, I was able to post information and I didn't have to worry about, is this YouTube friendly? Is this click worthy? I didn't have to worry about fancy thumbnails and making sure that I say certain key things at certain points in the video, because you have to play the game because you get demoted in the algorithm if you don't. And I am so tired of getting on the internet and hearing people talk about work from home. And I'm like, that is not true. That is not true. That is not true. And I call myself an enthusiast. I never call myself the work from home expert. I actually think being an enthusiast is a lot better of a title because when someone's passionate about something, you know that it's not just a thing or a grift or how can I extract something from someone? Like when someone's passionate about something, they can talk about it at dinner walking around the way. And like, that's how I really feel about remote work, because it literally changed my life. And ever since then, I never stopped talking about it. And especially since becoming a mom and understanding, like, you've got these little faces you got to take care of, and they've got appointments, and they've got things that they need to do, and you got to take care of you, and you've got a spouse and all the things. You need that flexibility, and you need real information that you can actually do something with, not this, fake TikTok clickbait, whatever stuff. So I ask y'all to support me, because I will say that a lot of the videos that I'm going to be making, and like the things on my website and the things and all the things, they're going to be information rich, because I'm tired of having to lessen the information and increase the entertainment. It's going to be all medicine with a sprinkle of candy. Okay. I already give y'all as much medicine as I can with, a little bit of candy, but I'm sick of the fake news on the internet, and people need real information. And you would actually think that in this AI age that you can easily get to information, but it's actually the opposite. It's made it a whole lot harder to get to real information. And, I don't care if my videos get 1 view or 2 views, those 2 people who watched it are going to know what they need to know. Okay. And on that note, I got to go, y'all. God willing, I'll see y'all Monday, and I'll have new work from home content coming for y'all. Just click it, let it play in the background while you're doing whatever, watch the video when you can, but, definitely support your girl. I never ask y'all for anything, but that's something that I will ask y'all of, and I'm not ashamed. Okay. So support your girl while we bring information back. Okay. News we can use. Let's bring that back. All right. Have a great weekend, y'all. Bye.